Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, fellow Lions and fellow Lions Club supporters, welcome to the 55th annual Miss Teen Chinatown Scholarship and Charity Gala, hosted by the San Francisco Chinatown Lions Club and the San Francisco Chinatown Lions Club Foundation. And now, your MCs, Miss Crystal Lee and Mr. Stephen Chun.
Good evening, everybody. May we have your attention, please? Welcome, and thank you for joining us tonight on behalf of the San Francisco Chinatown Lions Club. By a round of applause, who's excited to be here tonight? Well, we're honored to have you here on this very special evening. Good evening, my name is Stephen Chun.
And I'm Crystal Lee. Thank you all for being here and supporting these incredible young women. Tonight, it's all about celebrating the next generation of leaders, their talent, their voices, and the impact they're ready to make.
That's right, Crystal. Now, tonight's Scholarship and Charity Gala is centered around the theme, everybody repeat after me, be the best. Oh, let's try that one more time. I know we're not in school, like maybe some of our participants. Let's try it again. Be the best. Be the best. Now, throughout the evening, our amazing delegates will take us through 4 exciting Be the Best segments.
Yes, so first we will hear their self-introductions, followed by a talent presentation where they showcase their unique skills and passion. Then we'll move into a speech presentation where our contestants will share their thoughts, values, and vision for the future.
And to wrap it all up, each contestant will participate in a live Q&A, a question and answer segment, where they'll think on their feet and share their perspectives with all of us. It's going to be an inspiring evening, Crystal, and none of this would be possible without the support of our delegates. And if you're out there, and if you are a family member, a friend supporter, or a generous sponsor, make some noise.
Yeah, so we would like to take a moment to recognize those who helped make tonight possible.
When we recognize you, will you please stand up? Alembic. Representatives from Alembic. Thank you very much. Bank of the Orient. Bank of the Orient, are you out there? Thank you, Table 2, Bank of the Orient. GE, the Great Entertainer. The Great Entertainer, are you out there? How about the Lion's Eye Foundation? And we also like to thank Johnson Lamb, who is not here, but we'd like to thank Johnson for his support. Now, here to help us officially kick off our Scholarship and Charity Gala, let's give a big Lions welcome for his opening remarks. Let's hear it for your Lions president, Gregory Leung.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you for coming. I want to express my gratitude to the dignitaries, sponsors, honor guests for coming. I want to express my gratitude to the San Francisco Chinatown Lions Club for their leadership and the community members for their dedicated work. The event is a scholarship, charity, and leadership platform, not a beauty pageant. It's dedicated to academic excellence and community service. This program empowers the young women to become our future community leaders. Please join me in celebrating these incredible participants. Enjoy the evening. Thank you.
This is Third Vice President Ron Chow for the pledge. Everyone, please rise and face.
Everyone, please rise. I pledge the allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with for all. Thank you.
Thank you, Ron.
Please remain standing.
And here to sing the national anthem, please welcome Blind Jack Mack.
Jack, here you go.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn early night was so balmy we had at the twilight last gleaming, whose must rise and bright stars through the perilous fight. All the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket bombs buzzing air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does the stars then go banner yeah way. Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave. Thank you.
Thank you, Jack. And now let's welcome for our invocation, we'd like to welcome Second Vice President Mary Sui.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, honorable guests, lions and friends. Let us take a moment to reflect with gratitude for this gala, for the spirit of service that brings us together, and for the opportunity to support the next generation of leaders. We give thanks for the mission of Lion Club, for its dedication to compassion, community, and vision. May the scholarships awarded tonight open doors, inspire purpose, and empower each recipient to use their gift in education. Bless this evening the hands that have worked to make this possible, and the hearts that give so generously. May we leave here renewed in our commitment to make a positive difference in the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Mary. And everyone, you may be seated. All right, Lions. So at this time, we'll begin what you guys have been waiting for, the dinner service. And our scholarship and charity gala will commence at the end of dinner.
And also, we want to thank all of you for being here tonight. The teen participants, the families, and friends. We'll be with you shortly, but please enjoy the company with the fellow Lions members around you and enjoy dinner. Thank you.
Thank you. And if you guys would like some raffle tickets, please look out for the 2025 court members who are selling some raffle tickets. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, let's again welcome Mistress and Master of Ceremonies, Ms. Crystal Lee and Mr. Stephen Chun.
Welcome back, everybody. We hope you enjoyed dinner and each other's company. Now, before we kick off the show, we'd like to share with you some housekeeping because every live event has some housekeeping items. Now, please at this time, silence all your cell phones or any devices that may make noise and also, just to let you know, in order for us to get a clean, unobstructed shot, we kindly ask that you stay out of this sectioned area. It's just so our designated photographer, Frank Jang, can capture tonight's content. And then finally, if you would like to follow Frank Jang covering the event, later on after the event, he will post it on his Facebook, and he'll include every image and capture of tonight. Crystal.
All right. Are you guys ready to meet our contestants? Woo. Now, before we have them come on stage, I want to recognize the incredible amount of work that they have put in the past few months. Only in a matter of few months, they have prepared and made a lot of work to make tonight a success.
That's correct, Crystal. Now, being up here is not easy. I mean, Crystal makes it look so easy, but I spent hours and hours making my hair look this good. By the way, Crystal is my wardrobe consultant, so you can thank her for my amazing look. But we have, for the ladies, rehearsals, production meetings, fittings, fundraising, community outreach and engagement, and so much more.
Yes, a lot of hard work has gone into making tonight a wonderful show. So I think the ladies are ready. However, are you guys ready?
Oh, I don't know, Crystal.
Are you guys ready? Wonderful. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause to the 55th Annual Miss Chinatown Scholarship and Charity Gala.
Don't think about it, just move your body. Listen to the music, sing oh, eh, oh. Just move those left feet, go ahead, get crazy. Anyone can do it, sing oh, eh, oh. Show the world you got that fire. Feel the rhythm getting louder. Show the room what you can do, prove to them you got the moves. I don't know about you, but I feel better when I'm dancing. Yeah, yeah. I'm better when I'm dancing. Yeah, yeah. And we can do this together. I bet you feel better when you're dancing. Yeah, yeah. When you finally let go and you say that solo, 'cause you listen to that music, sing it oh, eh, oh. 'Cause you're confident, babe, yeah, and you make your hips sway. We knew that you could do it, sing oh, eh, oh. Show the world you got that fire, baby. Feel the rhythm getting louder. Show the room what you can do, prove to them you got the moves. I don't know about you, but I feel better when I'm dancing. Yeah, yeah. I'm better when I'm dancing. Yeah, yeah. And we can do this together. I bet you feel better when you're dancing. Yeah, yeah. I feel better when I'm dancing. I'm better when I'm dancing. Hey, oh, yeah.
My name is Samantha Louie, and I'm someone who's deeply passionate about social justice as well as the performing arts. Whether that's in school or on stage, I'm someone who strives to use my voice with purpose, which is why I'm a dedicated member and leader in my Model United Nations and musical theater programs at my school. I strive to be a leader that not only listens to, but also uplifts our entire community. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Abigail Lee, and I'm passionate about serving, uplifting, and giving back to my community. As a proud Leo of the Boggle Lions Club, I've worked at many of their fundraising and service initiatives to help provide food, clothing, and medicine to those in need, and build classrooms and libraries in remote communities. I also love working with kids. Recently, I went on a service mission to Taiwan, teaching middle school students English in rural areas of New Taipei. In the future, I intend to continue to serve my community as a pediatrician. Thank you.
我是李雨欣. Good evening, everyone. My name is Megan Lee, but rarely do I get referred to as that. At one of my current jobs, I'm often called Miss Megan by the kids I tutor. At my second job as a gymnastics coach, you'd hear me addressed as Coach Megan. But besides my 2 part-time jobs, I'm a full-time junior in high school and a nationally ranked taekwondo athlete. This year, I'm taking a full course load of AP classes alongside my local community college night courses. In my free time, I enjoy giving back to my community, whether it's through hosting my late-night SAT peer tutoring program or by fulfilling my duties as one of the 2 student ambassadors for my school. Tonight, though, I'm here with these amazing ladies to celebrate our culture. Thank you very much.
My name is Shannon Zhang. Born and raised here in the Bay Area, I spent my life serving my community, from performing award-winning piano pieces at charity events and senior centers, leading school clubs, and working on real government initiatives. Those experiences shaped my leadership, with intention, with consistency, and with a focus on the people. I am so excited to be here tonight. Thank you so much and enjoy the show.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Jasmine Tan, and if there's one thing that defines me, it's movement, on stage and in life. First off, I've been a competitive dancer since the age of 4, and I've learned national titles and international recognition, but most importantly, it's taught me drive and discipline. Beyond dance, I believe in positive movement in my community, which I have achieved through leadership, tutoring, and fundraising. That passion is what brings me here today. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the show.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Fei Fei Zhang, and a fun fact about me is that I've been playing piano for almost a decade now. Ever since I was at a young age, I knew that I wanted to help the younger generation. But in order to do that, you have to fix what is present right now, which is why I am an officer at Community Improvement Service, where through volunteering and socializing, we are helping to fix the current community to let the next generation come in and thrive. Thank you.
My name is Elsa Chun, and I'm a student at the College Preparatory School in Oakland, where I'm the co-president of the class of 2028. I'm also a 3rd-degree black belt, which means I can break multiple concrete bricks with one hand. In addition, I'm the leader and co-founder of College Prep's Pickling Implementation Club, where we help feed our community through sustainable and healthy practices.
Hello everyone, and have a great evening. My name is Emily Wu, and through sports in my community, I've learned the importance of discipline, teamwork, and supporting others. As a team captain for both my school's lacrosse and volleyball team, I learned how to lead under pressure and support my teammates on and off the field. I also play for a competitive national volleyball team, where I've been challenged to grow and stay committed. Outside of sports, I worked as a volunteer intern for a nonprofit organization where I've been able to give back and support my community. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I am Anli Lee. I came to the United States when I was 11 years old, and English was not easy for me. But through mock trial and community service, I became more fluent. As a little girl, I loved singing songs like Ho Ya Do Ying Chun Fa, and I even got first place for a singing contest. But my parents told me to focus on school. However, I believe that music is healing and connects people. I aspire to organize charity performances and use my voice to bring joy and people together. Thank you.
I'm Emily, and I'm dedicated to helping my community. I've been a Girl Scout since 2nd grade, selling Girl Scout cookies every year to help raise funds for various charities, as well as helping people directly through community service events. Not only do I help my human community, I also help animals as a junior zoologist at the San Francisco Zoo. In my spare time, I write poetry, and I have been published in the 2023 to 2024 California Poets in the Schools anthology. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Victoria Chen, and this fall I plan on studying cognitive science at UC San Diego. At my school, I have participated in soccer, flag football, and track and field. I have also founded my school's chapter of Best Buddies, a club that promotes friendships between people with and without disabilities because I value inclusion and the ability to form meaningful connections. I'm excited to be here tonight. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Carolee. To me, excellence isn't just a title, it's a standard. I built that foundation through 10 years as a junior Olympic gymnast, ranking in the top 100 nationally. Today, I've traded the floor for water as captain of Team USA Dragon Boat and top-ranked paddler on 3 teams. Off the water, I serve as junior class president and advocate for my peers on SFUSD's Student Advisory Council. Whether I'm racing internationally or serving my community, I'm dedicated to excellence in every area. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Esther Lee. During COVID, I've noticed an increase in financial struggles and the lack of financial awareness. As a response, I created my own nonprofit promoting financial awareness over social media, starting from a couple hundred views to over 2 million within a year. Underprivileged communities have invited me to speak about financial awareness, giving me my voice as a shy person, allowing me to impact more people financially. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Milo Kirby. As an all-star cheerleader, business owner, entrepreneur, and assistant at a Cantonese opera nonprofit, I love pushing myself to grow every day. I'm passionate about making my community stronger and more connected. I'm so excited to be here and share this energy with all of you. Thank you.
Let's give them another humongous Lions Club round of applause.
What an incredible start to our evening tonight, isn't that right?
All of their presentations, it's called self-intro, and we learned a lot about them. They only had 30 seconds, and they were able to portray and storytell all about themselves, and we learned all about them. Let's give them another round of applause, everybody. Now, at this time, we'd like to thank and recognize our judges as we introduce you. Please stand up and wave to the audience.
Yes, so first up, Gary Wong. He's the Regional Director of Consumer and Business Banking at East West Bank. He oversees 25 Northern California branches and brings over 3 decades of experience in retail and commercial banking across Canada and the USA, and has a strong commitment to community service through leadership roles and various cultural and nonprofit organizations.
Thank you, Gary. Next is Valerie Scheibels, is a Vice President in Commercial Lending at Metropolitan Bank and a dedicated humanitarian, passionate about uplifting underserved communities in Myanmar, and supporting the AAPI community. Thank you, Val.
Next, we have Monica Lau. She is the Chief Operating Officer of Family Bridges Incorporated. She leads programs that serve seniors, families, and immigrants, and she has a lifelong passion for strengthening communities through service.
Thank you, Monica. We're now going to meet an attorney and general counsel for San Francisco Merchants Association, a committed community leader focused on supporting youth and advancing opportunities for women. This is our judge, Ms. Janry Mack.
Our next judge is May Yam, and she is an award-winning filmmaker and founders of My Studios. She's passionate about storytelling, creative expression, and mentoring the next generation of artists.
Selena Chu is a community advocate and vice president of the Chinese American Democratic Club, dedicated to improving public education and empowering immigrant families.
And our final judge is John Lee. He is a managing partner at Lee Ng and Associates and a respected financial leader with a passion for music, travel, and celebrating individuality. And now the judges will be looking to the contestants for many criteria, and they'll be judged on 3 sections. The first section is fundraising, which they've done outside of tonight. The second session is extracurricular activities, community service, leadership skills, and academics. Now, it's very important to note that this section has been pre-judged and will not affect tonight's decision.
That's correct. Now, self-introductions, which we just saw, is another criteria, followed by talent, theme speech, and question and answer.
All right. Well, are you guys ready for the next segment? I think this is the most exciting part. It is our talent segment. So let's give a round of applause to our very first talent performer, contestant number 1, Samantha Louie. She is a soprano singer with over 10 years of musical theater experience. And this evening, she'll be singing a vocal rendition of the song Tomorrow from the 1977 musical Annie. Let's welcome Samantha.
The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Just thinking about tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow till there's none. When I'm stuck with a day that's gray and lonely, I just stick out my chin and grin and say, oh, the sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow, come what may. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I'll love you. Tomorrow, you're always a day away. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow, you're always a day away.
And tonight, she'll be singing the hit song that was made popular by the animated movie Sing Don't You Worry About a Thing by Tori Kelly. Let's welcome Abigail.
Everybody's got a thing, but some don't know how to handle it. Always reaching out in vain, just taking the things not worth having. But don't you worry about a thing. Don't you worry about a thing, mama. 'Cause I'll be standing on the side when you check it out. They say your style of life's a drag and that you must go other places. Just don't you feel too bad.
Thank you, Abby, for your talent performance. Next up, contestant number 3, Megan Lee, has practiced Taekwondo for 8 years, and she has coached and competed at a national level. Tonight, she will showcase a Taekwondo demonstration using her weapons of choice, the dual metal fans. Let's welcome Megan. Thank you, Megan. Now, while we're going to set up for our next talent, I'd like to introduce the Chinatown Photographic Society. They serve the community through photography, including its portrait project, which provides thousands of free portraits each year. And our contributions as the San Francisco Chinatown Lions Club help fund this worthy project. We're also so fortunate to have our lifetime member Frank Zhang here tonight. He is our official photographer, and he's also a Jefferson Award recipient and a recipient of the President Lifetime Achievement Award. And of course, thank you to everybody who has been a part of this group and for providing opportunities for families to be able to save precious memories of their loved ones. It looks like we're still setting up.
Crystal. Well, Crystal, thank you very much. Now, Crystal, for our talent, they are judged by not only obviously their talent, but what goes into performing, what goes into showwomanship, how important it is to give a good show on stage.
I think definitely it's just self-confidence. Just coming on stage here, having a good time, and putting their best foot forward. All right, looks like we're ready. Our next talent performance will be a piano piece by contestant number 4, Shannon Zhang, and she'll be playing an excerpt from Jadot by Maurice Ravel. So let's welcome Shannon. Thank you, Shannon. Now, Stephen, I really want to ask you, this year you were the ladies' speech coach. How did that go for you?
I was very fortunate to be asked to coach the participants as their speech coach. Normally, there's a veteran that does it. I was able to step into the role. It was very rewarding, ladies and gentlemen. So, for a living, I talk good. I think I do.
I think you talk very, very well.
But you know, public speaking is my 9 to 5, if you will, and it's also my community service. It's also my passion outside of my 9 to 5. And when you work with participants at this age, it's very different than coaching maybe a level C executive. And so I really had a very rewarding experience. They took the coaching very well. They took notes, they took it in. We hosted almost 3 workshops, and I made it at least, I made it Gen Z accommodating. So I was able to kind of use some of their lingo, some of their verbiage, and they responded. They were very, very receptive to it. So not only did I have a very engaging journey, but I hope that just learning all about what it means to put yourself and your genuine, true, authentic, sincere self on stage, I hope the participants really enjoyed the experience. Thank you, Crystal.
Yes, and I'm sure they're very, very grateful for your support. All right, our next talent performance will be contestant number 5, Jasmine Tan, and she'll be dancing to a piece called Falling Rose, and is a blend of contemporary ballet and traditional Chinese dance. Let's welcome Jasmine. Thank you, Jasmine. Now, at this time, I'd like to bring attention to the Lion Eye Foundation of California and Nevada. The Lion's Eye Foundation provides free eye exams. Yes, give it up. Yes, yay!
Table 8.
The Lion's Eye Foundation provides free eye exams, surgeries, and medication to those who need throughout Northern California and Nevada. And our club, the San Francisco Chinatown's Lion Club, has been a founding partner since 1965 and has contributed over $100,000 to support patient care and the purchase of various medical equipment over the years. It is truly heartwarming to be able to support those who need a little bit of help. Well, since we're still waiting, Stephen, if you could have a chance to perform any talent on stage, what would you do?
Oh, geez. Would stand-up comedy be a talent?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, I would choose stand-up comedy. I would do impersonations, which I'm horrible at. And I'm not going to ask or have you ask me to do them, but I think that would be one.
I think maybe next year. All right. So our next talent performance will be from Fei Fei Zhang. She is contestant number 6, and she'll perform a piano piece called Mariage d'amour, composed by Paul de Senville. Let's welcome Fei Fei. Thank you, Fei, for your talent performance. Hey Lions, did you know that the Chinese Newcomer Service Center supports immigrants as they adjust to life in the United States through multilingual programs and community service? Now, our club has participated in their community food giveaways for many years, where our members have helped pack over 5,000 bags of groceries that were distributed to families in need. So thank you, Lions, for supporting such a great cause. Our next talent performer is Elsa Chun. She is contestant number 7, and she will play the Chinese violin called the erhu. It is also commonly known as the two-string fiddle. She currently plays in the North American Chinese Youth Orchestra and has practiced for over 3 years. The piece she is playing tonight is called the General's Command, representing strength, power, and resilience. Now, did you know, Stephen, when I was in 2nd grade, I did play the guzheng.
Oh, wow. That's the upright wooden string harp, if you will?
Yes.
Okay.
I played it for 2 months.
Wow. Amazing. You
Yes.
must have been the head of the class.
I know. I was so great. But actually, I was on a Chinese New Year float.
Okay.
But I did not play the guzheng.
What was your...
I played the cymbals. But I was on TV. So
very similar to guzheng. Absolutely.
I was bang on. I wonder if I still have that film somewhere. I can find myself. Little 2nd grade me. All right, let's welcome Elsa.
Thank you very much, Elsa. Now let's talk about vision and why it's so important to Lions. Now in 1925, you won't be tested on this, Helen Keller attended a convention in Cedar Point, Ohio, and put forth a challenge to the Lions to become, quote, Knights of the Blind. Since then, we have worked tirelessly to aid those who are blind or visually impaired. Now, how many know who Helen Keller is by a raise of hands back in school? Right? Now, she was born in 1880, and when she was 19 months old, she developed an illness, and she was left hearing impaired and also visually impaired, and also unable to speak. Now, when she was 6 years old, a teacher by the name of Anne Sullivan eventually taught her how to speak. In 1945, Lions were one of the first non-governmental organizations invited to assist in the drafting of the United Nations Charter, which was signed in June 1945 in San Francisco. Now, we host an annual United Nations Day with the United Nations, which we'll learn about later, to continue our partnership and identify global solutions to the challenges facing humanity. Now, let's go on to our next talent. This is a really big treat here. We're going to welcome Emily Wu. She will be performing a live demonstration of speed painting. She'll be creating a Chinese-inspired portrait. Her piece represents culture and growth coming together, and there will be a final reveal at the end. Let's watch. Thank you, Emily. Next is contestant number 9, Annalie Lee. She will be singing Spring Breeze, also known as Chang Fei Chui, by Kelly Fong. This be with elements of traditional Chinese style, telling a story inspired by spring. It has a really unique rhythm and use of a cappella that brings out the melody in the vocals. Here is contestant number 9, Annalie Lee.
吹红了桃花，吹绿了柳树，你在路上总会安慰谁？吹醒了青蛙，吹来了燕子，我在城里刚好缺了谁？你纵然带来地下的玫瑰，能否收回地上的滋味？有人唱呼不归。春风一吹，想起谁？有所谓，无所谓，只要不后悔。春风一吹，忘了谁？我上一次流泪有几岁？你会退，我想追，会不会？对不对？也难怪我有点累。冬里蛇，冬日睡，原上草，春风吹到夏天，我变了谁？吹过玉门关，吹过南泥湾，你在北方注定抛弃谁？挥走了河水，吹散了云堆，我在世界不交陪着谁？你可以怂恿3月的门雷，能否保证10年的约会？有人放生乌龟。Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Annalie. Our next performance is contestant number 10, Emily Chan. She's been dancing since the age of 3, primarily in classical ballet, and tonight she'll be performing a modernized Chinese fan dance that blends classical elements with martial arts-inspired choreography. Here's contestant number 10, Emily Chan. Thank you, Emily. Next is contestant number 11, Victoria Chen. She'll be showcasing her historical knowledge through reciting and explaining a Tang Dynasty poem. Here's contestant number 11, Victoria Chen.
大家好，今天我要跟你说一说一个唐诗，叫做《春江花月夜》。Good evening, everyone. Today I'm going to recite a Tang Dynasty poem that is literally translated as Spring River Flower Moon Night. 春江潮水连海平，海上明月宫草生。滟滟水波千万里，何处春江无月明？江流宛转 若方电，空里流霜不觉飞，汀上白扫看不见。In this poem, it talks about how the river flows endlessly into the sea and how that no matter where the river flows, the moon always reaches it and shines its light on top of it. To me, it means how connection doesn't depend on distance. As I go off to college, I know that the communities that have shaped me will never go away, as we all share the same light, the same community, and the same sense of belonging. 谢谢. Thank you.
Thank you, Victoria. Now, before we get to the next contestant, which will be contestant number 12, Kara Lee, she will be performing an original taiko composition titled Kinika, or Golden Flower. Yeah, it's a live performance here, a true talent showcase. It's named in the honor of her late grandmother, Zheng Gamfa. This upbeat piece is a celebration of happiness and prosperity. It is performed to the backtrack of Oban, the Japanese celebration of life, where we honor the spirits of those who came before us. Now, historically, taiko was a male-dominant art, but for our contestant, taking it up is an act of strength and grace, proving that a woman's beat can be just as strong. Yeah, absolutely, right? Woman empowerment. I mean, we're all here for our ladies. And despite having only drummed for 2 years, our contestant number 12, Kara Lee, has composed this piece herself to showcase her own strength and artistic vision. Let's welcome contestant number 12, Kara Lee. Thank you very much, Kara. Now, we also like to bring your attention to Gammun. Gammun provides safe housing and supports services for women and families, including survivors of domestic violence and human trafficking. Now, our club has supported their mission over the years through contributions and by attending their annual celebrations. Just one of the many ways we stay connected and by helping this organization that we serve. Now, Crystal, you performed in your circuit, and what was your talent, and how did you do?
Yeah, I actually did Chinese dance for 14 years, and I actually taught younger kids during my time. I have not actually ever seen my talent performance from Miss Chinatown, USA. You know what? I never will either. It'll be forever, only you guys will
It's
see it.
archived, or it's kind of out there in the ether, but I think we can find it. I'm sure you did really well, too. So, we're going to have our next performance. It is another art theme-based performance, and there is a special reason why they are draping out a covering here, and we will get a chance to see. So this next performance will be presenting Chinese calligraphy. Now, just like our theme for the night, which is, what's our theme again for the night, everybody? Let's try it again one more time.
That doesn't count. Only Lena said it.
I know, Lena. One more time, everybody. Be the best. She will write in Chinese and strive for excellence in her Chinese calligraphy. Let's welcome contestant number 13, Esther Lee. Thank you, Esther. Now, pop quiz, or actually a raise of hands. Who currently belongs to the Chinatown Lions Club chapter? Raise your hand. Okay, now who is here from another Lions Club chapter? Raise your hand. Wonderful, give yourselves a round of applause. Now, Lions Club International is the largest service club organization in the world. There are over 1.4 million members in over 48,000 clubs in 200 countries around the world. That's a lot. We have a good portion here. Now, the Lions Club International Foundation focuses on supporting vision, as we know, the environment, childhood cancer, hunger, and diabetes. We're going to move on to our final talent performance tonight. She is contestant number 14. She'll also be performing painting, and it's going to be speed glitter painting in the year of this year's Fire Horse. Let's welcome contestant number 14, Milo Kirby.
All right, what a remarkable talent showcase. We've seen 14 very different and amazing performances, and every single one of them was so enjoyable. Their talent, passion, and confidence on stage is truly impressive.
All the rehearsals that take place before tonight, they really did a good job. Give them another round of applause, everybody.
Now, speaking of creativity and talent, for more than 30 years, Lions Club around the world have sponsored a very special program called the Lions International Peace Poster Contest. This global art contest invites students ages 11 to 13 to express their vision of peace through art.
Each year, one international grand prize winner receives $5,000 and a trip for themselves and 2 family members to attend a special award ceremony at a United Nations event in New York. In addition, 23 Merit Award winners from around the world each receive $500 and a gift certificate of achievement. If you or someone you know is interested in participating, we encourage you to contact your local Lions Club.
All right, now let's move on to our next segment of the evening. This is the theme speech. Now, this portion of the program gives our contestants the opportunity to share their voice, their values, and their perspective with us all.
Each contestant will have 1 minute, 60 seconds only to express themselves through this year's theme, Be the Best. As a reminder, this is the second highest scoring segment, and the judges, who will be looking for clarity, confidence, delivery, authenticity, and persuasiveness. Let's welcome our first contestant, contestant number 1, Samantha Louie.
Good evening, judges and honored guests. When I hear this year's theme of Be the Best, I don't think of perfection, I think of growth. In a world that constantly competes and compares, we must define success on our own terms, not by the judgments of others. For a long time, I thought being the best meant doing everything, filling my schedule with Model UN, musical theater, Girl Scouts, and 1,000 other extracurriculars, to the point that it was overwhelming. Oftentimes, I said yes, not because I wanted to, but because I felt I had to prove myself. Over time, I learned that being the best isn't about how much you do. It's about why you do it. Because when you strive to be your best for the right reasons, you don't just grow as an individual, you uplift your entire community. That is why we should all start shifting our mindset from seeking validation to focusing on what truly matters in life instead of what simply looks impressive. Thank you.
Next is contestant number 2, Abigail Lee.
I would consider co-founding my school's nonprofit theater program to be one of my biggest accomplishments, because this experience taught me what it truly means to be the best. Being the best, it isn't about what you collect. It's about what you contribute and its impact on others. Let me tell you all a little story. 3 years ago today, my school had no theater program. We were just a few freshman students with a $200 budget and a dream. We poured our hearts into fundraising, recruiting, and building community where there was none. Today, that small drama club has over 40 members with a growing budget of over $12,000. But the real best isn't the budget. It's seeing new students choose our school just to be part of this theater community. Although we aren't the richest or the most well-known program in the district, this program not only uplifts others, but also has a positive impact on everyone around me. To me, this is what it truly means to be the best. Thank you.
Next is contestant number 3, Megan Lee.
Being my best is not the same as being perfect. If you were to ask me 10 years ago what it means to be the best, I would have confidently replied being number 1. Perfectionism from my competitive gymnastics background was the impetus behind my definition of being the best. To be the best was to be the most excellent, desirable, or simply achieving perfection. When I was younger, and even now, I've struggled with a balance between my best and perfection. That's why it was no surprise when I got diagnosed with obsessive compulsive disorder during my freshman year of high school. As I've navigated through new challenges and experiences in my life, the concept of being the best slowly adapted into something greater. I would consider the people who've come here tonight to support me as some of the best. Now, quite a few of them I've had conflicts with, and both sides were anything but perfect. But to me, they're still the best. To be the best is to be authentic and genuine to who you are. To show love and support to those who need it. And being able to cherish and be cherished by the people around you. That's why, after tonight, I hope that my message will inspire you to be your best. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Let's welcome next contestant number 4, Shannon Zhang.
When I became president of the largest competition club at my school, I thought being the best meant winning more and pushing myself further than everyone else. Thus, I made to pursue national competitions and leadership positions beyond my school. But when I stepped into the role, I noticed many students hesitating to ask for help, and this made me realize how important it is to create space for those who need support. So, I began reaching out more intentionally, creating opportunities for others to get involved, and encouraging members stepping into leadership themselves. Of course, growth wasn't immediate, but over time, things did change. Our chapter grew by over 100 members, but more importantly, the culture shifted. I carry that mindset over to piano as well, where I create performance opportunities for other students, as well as teach lessons to younger students. Because the people who go down in history are not those who made the most money. It's those who made the biggest impact. Leadership is not about how far you go alone, it's about how many people go with you. Thank you.
Thank you. Next is contestant number 5, Jasmine Tan.
Being the best isn't being better than everyone else. It's about improving from who you were yesterday. If you ask a younger version of myself to imagine being the best, I would have thought of someone with the most activities, awards, or the busiest schedule. However, now I've realized through the hard way that being the best isn't about doing the most. It's about focusing on your own growth. As a student involved in many extracurricular activities, I found it easy to fall into the trap of measuring success through achievement and starting to compare myself with others. However, over time, I realized this was a limiting way to measure success. I saw that through competitive dance, when I started comparing myself with others, it negatively impacted both my performance and my confidence. Instead, focusing on my growth and my technique, I was able to reach what I could truly do the best. Showing up every day with the intention, the mindset of doing better and trying to improve yourself, that is what allowed me to achieve. Because in the end, being the best version of you is not measured by others, but instead by your own growth. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Let's welcome contestant number 6, Fei Fei Zhang.
The best at something really just means to be the best for yourself. Winning first place in a competition doesn't mean that you're the best out of everyone. It's that you express your effort that you put into your really hard work. Because in reality, everyone thinks that they're the best. And that's not necessarily a negative thing. It's that you're proud of yourself. I've been playing piano now for almost a decade. And am I the best at it? No. But I know that I keep practicing and taking lessons consistently because I feel good when I play the piano and I'm proud of it. I've also taken so many hard tests in my life that I walk out of the classroom not feeling great about my score. But when the score comes out, it's a lot higher than what I expected. Did I get the highest grade? No, but I know that I can keep working and trying hard to get my grade up next time. My point is that being the best really just means that it's a positive thought in your mind to feel good about yourself and to motivate yourself. So being the best really just means to be the best for yourself. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's welcome contestant number 7, Elsa Chun.
I love pickles. And that might be funny because not many people know that I had my first pickle only about a year ago. And you may be wondering, what do pickles have to do with being the best? Aside from being the best snack, of course. Well, as a leader and co-founder of College Prep's Pickling and Fermentation Club, I try my best to bring purpose and joy to everything we create. These pickling and fermentation practices we uphold were historically created to prevent food waste, and we carry that mission with us, feeding our community items like kimchi and cucumber pickles that display the sustainability, healthiness, and deliciousness of these practices. Because for me, being the best means being the best for both my planet and my community. Whether it's the Miss Teen Chinatown community, my school community, or simply the Bay Area, I try my best to put my best self out there. Through this, I've learned that being the best isn't always about personal achievement. It's about showing up for the people and the planet around you. I've tried my best to show up for the planet for this pageant tonight. The dress you'll see me wearing later tonight, I thrifted for about $6. And the heels I'm wearing, I bought from a secondhand store. Because for me, being the best also means being the best for everyone else. Thank you.
Thank you, Elsa. Our next contestant, number 8, Emily Wu.
To me, being the best does not mean being perfect. It means continuing to grow even when things get hard. Through volleyball, there has been moments where things didn't go my way, like setbacks or injuries, that made me question my personal growth. In these moments, it is very hard to not get discouraged. But I've learned that growth comes from pushing through these challenges and continuing to show up even when things get difficult. As a team captain, I've realized that being the best doesn't mean it's all about you. It means uplifting and supporting the peers around you, especially during tougher moments. So I believe that being the best means staying disciplined, taking responsibility, keep showing up when things get difficult. Thank you.
Thank you, Emily. Our next contestant number 9, Anli Lee.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. What does it mean to be the best? Get first place or be the most successful one? To me, being the best, I ask myself these 3 things. Did I learn something? Did I try my hardest? Did I enjoy the process? It is good to strive to be the top one, but sometimes it can be stressful. For example, the day before our first defense competition for mock trial, our coach asked me to step in for another attorney who couldn't attend. Even though I was originally a prosecution attorney, I had only one night to prepare work that should have taken months. I was under pressure, but I did my best, stayed calm, and got through it in real court. There is a Chinese saying, 盡力而為，問心無愧, which means If you try your hardest, you do not need to feel guilty. When I took on this role, that was what I did. This is a model I believe in when it comes to being the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Ann Lee. Let's welcome contestant number 10, Emily Chan.
Isn't about doing everything. It's about discovering the best version of yourself while persevering through the challenges. I remember when I excitedly told my gong, my maternal grandpa, that I got into Lowell High School, and I remember him saying, "Hao de gong fo." For those of you who don't speak Cantonese, that means a lot of homework. His comment didn't faze me, though. I was interested in Lowell's performing arts program, as at the time I played the double bass and the piano, danced, and participated in musical theater. Gong Gong was right, though. As a junior now, I spend most of my time after school staying up doing homework, challenging myself to do the best with the limited amount of time in the day. Due to this limited amount of time, I've learned to focus on the 3 things that are most meaningful to me: community service, dance, and science. Being a Girl Scout through the years, as well as volunteering at the San Francisco Zoo, has helped me to contribute to my community. And taking Chinese dance lessons has helped me to reconnect with my cultural heritage. This past summer, I participated in the Lawrence Teen Berkeley Research Program, where I learned about the latest advances in biotechnology research, as well as even getting to practice using CRISPR, a gene editing technology, on bacteria. At school, I am a part of Lowell Science Research Program, where I learn about the latest advances in research from scientists in my community, and I do all this for the best future me. In my future, I plan on pursuing a career in biomedical research so that I can continue to help my community and the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Emily. Our next contestant, number 11, Victoria Chen.
Be the best. Does this mean be the best daughter, be the best student, or be the best at folding the laundry that has been left in the laundry basket for the past 3 weeks? To me, be the best has 3 words missing from it: version of myself. In sports, I'm often considered the older sister, the one that people can depend on. Nicknamed Silent Beast for my quiet leadership and power on the field, I always show up early, support struggling teammates, and keep the team calm under pressure. I know that I can be my best by showing up consistently, even if it's not the loudest or the most visible. For 3 years, I volunteered at a Mandarin immersion summer camp, where I acted as the communication bridge between campers and teachers. At the end of each week, campers loudly sang Mandarin songs. Despite not fully understanding the words that they were singing, they truly embraced the cultural community that they were invited to. I know that I can be my best by helping everyone feel proud and connected to the community that they're becoming a part of. Wherever I go, I will be the best version of myself, the one who uplifts others, supports those who are struggling, leads with intention, and always shows up consistently. And sometimes that means my laundry may stay unfolded. Thank you.
Thank you, Victoria. Let's welcome contestant number 12, Kara Lee.
For 12 years, my world was measured in chalk dust and tenth of a point deductions. As a nationally ranked gymnast, I believed that being the best meant standing alone at the top of the podium. But my perspective shifted when I traded the floor for the open water. As captain of Team USA Dragon Boat, I learned that the boat doesn't move just because of one strong paddler. It moves because of one shared rhythm. I brought that lesson home to Lincoln's Dragon Boat team, where I met Susanna, a freshman who was hesitant to even just pick up a paddle. But I didn't just see a beginner. I saw a future world championship leader. Taking her under my wing and guiding her, providing her with guidance on her technique, her form, and most of all, her confidence, I saw her earn a spot on our top crew in just under 6 months. So it wasn't just her victory, it was ours. So to me, being the best isn't about standing alone at the top of the podium or being ranked #1. It's about taking the responsibility to lead. From a gymnast finding her footing to a captain clearing the path for the next generation, my goal is to ensure that when I succeed, my whole team succeeds too. Thank you.
Thank you, Kara. Let's welcome contestant number 13, Esther Lee.
Imagine asking strangers what it means to be the best. They might say valedictorian, and you might hear others say popularity. But being the best isn't about following public opinion. It's about becoming the strongest version of yourself, using that strength to make a difference. Growing up as a shy kid, I struggled to use my voice until I found financial literacy. From then, I realized that I could use my voice to serve a purpose beyond myself. We're often taught that being ranked the highest is most important. But why are we so competitive? Well, it's not just to win, but it's also to grow. While other influencers are racing to become most popular online, I started my message with little recognition, but I continue to passionately project my voice as well as seeking advice to grow and improve, now influencing millions. And from my journey, I can finally say that being the best is not about following public opinion, but rather becoming the strongest version of yourself by really putting your message out there and influencing others. Thank you.
Thank you, Esther. And last but not least, our final contestant number 14, Milo Kirby.
Everyone, my name is Milo Kirby, and I believe being the best means using your voice and your platform to uplift others. Owning a business in the heart of San Francisco's Chinatown has opened my eyes to the strength, culture, and resilience within the community, but also to the challenges it faces. I've seen businesses struggle to stay alive, traditions fade, and voices that deserve to be heard go unnoticed. Instead of turning away, I chose to lean in. Through my work and involvement as an assistant in a Cantonese opera nonprofit, I have found purpose in preserving culture and creating opportunities for growth. Every day, I'm inspired to work harder, not just for my own success, but to help Chinatown thrive, to honor its history, and to ensure its future is just as vibrant. To me, being the best isn't about standing above others. It's about standing with your community and lifting it higher. Thank you.
That concludes our theme speech. Let's give them all a humongous round of applause. Part of my speech coaching workshop included not only the memorization part of it, which is already a difficult task in itself, but storytelling, body language, vocal performance, and all these other elements. It was not easy for this portion, Crystal.
Absolutely, and I would not be able to memorize something for a full minute on stage. Very difficult. We get cue cards.
Yeah, they did a wonderful job. Give them another round of applause, everybody. Now, we also want to mention that the Alliance International also endorses student speaker contests. This annual contest gives high school students across California the chance to build public speaking skills while tackling topics of real importance to our nation and our future, such as it also inspires independent thinking, self-expression, and civic awareness while encouraging students to share their views on today's challenges.
Yes, now each speech runs between 5 and 10 minutes, and the students are judged in part of how well they stick to this year's selected topic. And the contest is open to students in grades 9 through 12 from all types of schools, including foreign exchange students. The winners at each level will receive a scholarship award that can be used towards college or approved educational programs.
And if anyone, again, if you're interested, please contact your local Lions Club for more information. But, Crystal, speaking of performances, who do we have next?
Right, so let's welcome Kira New. She is our 2025 Miss Teen Chinatown Third Princess and Miss Talent. And tonight she'll be performing Set Fire to the Rain by Adele. So let's welcome Kira. Thank you, Kira, for such a wonderful performance. And now we're excited to move on to the final scored segment. We're almost at the end, everyone. Now, this is the on-stage question and answer portion. The ladies will randomly select a question and then provide an answer to the best of their ability.
So they were pre-sent the questions, but we're looking for the judges. They include core values, personal statements, interests, aspirations, and so much more.
Yes. So let's go ahead and welcome our first group of contestants onto the stage, contestants number 1 through 5. Let's have contestant number 1, Samantha Louie.
Samantha, what does be the best mean to you personally?
Well, thank you for the question, Stephen. To me, being the best is all about trying to obtain the authentic version of yourself and stepping up every single day to make your community a better place. Being the best is not about everything you do. It's about the reasons why you do it and the drive that you have to do it. Thank you.
Thank you, Samantha. Let's have contestant number 2, Abigail Lee.
Abigail, what responsibility do leaders have when their decisions affect others?
Thank you so much for that question, Stephen. I can actually talk from experience, bringing back that nonprofit theater program that I was talking about before. Because we are completely student-run, it's very challenging trying to balance our personal opinions with other people's perspectives. So the biggest responsibility that we have as leaders is to establish democracy within our communities. With democracy, we get everyone's voice, and with this majority voice, we are able to help lead people in the right direction, especially in the way that they want to be leaded. And it also helps that everyone is so passionate about this theater program. So yes, in short, that is how, that is the responsibility we have as leaders. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Abby. Next up, we have contestant number 3, Megan Lee.
Megan, how does integrity play a role in being your best?
Thank you for that question. Integrity. That's a really good one because integrity is one of the core tenets of Taekwondo. And as you guys may have seen from my talent, I'm a Taekwondo artist. So integrity, it shows during competition, especially being honest and fair to everyone. And during competition, I also knows when I try my best. But if it comes at a cost where my integrity is being blocked, then I wouldn't be doing my best if I didn't point it out. That's why integrity during my best is to be honest and playing by the rules. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Megan. Let's have contestant number 4, Shannon Zhang.
Shannon, if you could give advice to your younger self about being your best, Shannon, what would it be?
This is a wonderful question. So when I was younger, I actually started playing piano when I was 5 and competing when I was 8. During this time, I thought every competition was meant to be won. Like I had tried my best so much practice, so much effort into each piece that I thought I deserved the win. And every time I didn't win, I thought, dang it, I'm a failure. And this is what I want to tell her. No, you're not. I mean, you've grown so much through that 20 hours of practice that you put in, so why call yourself a failure? Thank you.
Thank you, Shannon. All right, let's welcome contestant number 5, Jasmine Tan.
Jasmine, what challenges have helped you grow into your best self?
That is a wonderful question. Thank you so much, Stephen, for asking. I would say that the continuous pursuit for self-improvement and growth have been great challenges throughout my life. While I've experienced many, I think that this is the core underlying factor behind the many challenges that I have faced. To me, being the best means pushing beyond my own limits and striving for the best. So for me, the challenges that have been greatest for me have been my self-inflicted challenges, and pushing beyond that has pushed me to become a better person. Thank you.
Thank you, Jasmine. All right, let's welcome our second group of contestants, contestants number 6 through 10. All right, let's have contestant number 6, Fei Fei Zhang.
Fei Fei, how would you respond if you saw someone being treated unfairly?
Thank you for asking, Stephen. If I saw someone being treated unfairly, I would go up to the person who's causing harm and explain to them why it is not okay to be unfair. Because for the person who's being treated unfairly, it really affects their mental well-being, and no one deserves to be treated unfairly. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's welcome contestant number 7, Elsa Chun.
Elsa, what motivates you to continue giving your best to others?
Wow, that's a great question, Stephen. One thing that motivates me the absolute most to do my best is my peers. Even in this Miss Chinatown competition, I find that my peers, my friends on stage, are the ones that are pushing me, encouraging me, and telling me it's okay, even though I mess up. They are the reason that I loved doing this program so much, and I'm very appreciative of all of them. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's have contestant number 8, Emily Wu.
Emily, if you had to describe yourself in 3 words, only 3, what would they be and why?
Thank you for the question. 3 words I would describe myself as is resilient, brave, and curious. I try to push myself through challenges, even when I'm going through a tough time. Even when I'm scared, I try to push myself out and just try to become a better person every day. Thank you.
Thank you, Emily. Let's have contestant number 9, Anli Lee.
Anli, how can you be your best while serving your community?
That was a great question. I had a lot of experience of serving my community. So when I serve, the most important thing is to understand what people really need and how can I use my strength to better help people, like my language skills and organization skills. So, and then let my effort, can truly make my effort to be useful for my community. Thank you.
Thank you, Anli. And let's have contestant number 10, Emily Chan.
Emily, if doing the right thing came at a personal cost, how would you handle it?
First of all, I would determine how much the personal cost meant to me, which after that, then if I believe that the personal cost if I believe that the help to my community would be of much more use than the personal cost, I would help my community. Thank you.
Thank you, Emily. All right, let's have our final group come onto the stage, contestants number 11 through 14. All right, contestant number 11, Victoria Chen.
Victoria, how would you show leadership without having a title?
Thank you for your question. I think that leadership means not just having a title such as being the captain or being the president of a program or a club, but I think it means leading with intention and trying to care for everyone that you're trying to support in the community. And sometimes that doesn't mean having a title, but instead it means doing your best and showing up for everyone the best that you can every day. Thank you.
Thank you, Tori. Let's have contestant number 12, Kara Lee.
Kara, how can teens today encourage each other to be their best?
I think it's really important for teens to be able to uplift each other, and the support is always so, it helps everyone. As the captain of the Dragon Boat team, our sport is mostly based off of teamwork and collaboration with each other. Teens can help boost each other by giving each other compliments or also giving each other tips on the boat to help improve the whole boat itself. Thank you.
Thank you, Kara. Let's welcome contestant number 13, Esther Lee.
Esther, how can social media impact your ability to be your best self?
Social media can impact my ability to be my best self by altering things that I want to be originally. On social media, something called conformity or herd behavior draws me to what I see on social media, making me want to be the person that I see on social media rather than the best that I originally planned for myself. Thank you.
Thank you, Esther. All right, and our final contestant tonight, contestant number 14, Milo Kirby.
Milo, who inspires you to be your best and why?
Great question, Stephen. People that inspired me to be my best is my mother and my family. She's so strong, and no matter how hard things get, she always tries her best to push herself and work the hardest. And I love that she raised me that way and raised me to be powerful and amazing woman. Thank you.
Thank you, Milo. All right, everyone, that wraps up our Q&A question, and that is all of our scored segment for tonight. The next time we see the ladies, one of them will be your new Miss Teen Chinatown.
Now, Crystal, we have some special guests joining us here tonight to help us introduce this evening's dignitary. Let's give a big Lions welcome to Macy Mac Chan and welcome back President Gregory Leung.
Good evening, fellow Lions and guests. I would like to introduce our dignitaries for tonight's event. When I call up your name, please stand to be recognized. Anders Fogh, Millbrae Councilman. And Ivan Contola, District Executive Director. Jeff Schubelt, Zone Chair, R2, Zone 1. Lina Chan, Zone Chair, Region 1, Zone 1. Eric Wengler, Region Chair 5. Sunay Khan, Region Chair 4. Asia Khan, Region Chair 2. Sherman King, Region Chair 1. John Hui, past District Governor. And Macy Mac Chan, past District Governor. Eugene Chan, past District Governor. Yimo Contola, past Council Chair. And last but not least, Cindy San, District Governor from our District 4C4. Thank you.
Thank you, dignitaries, for supporting tonight's program. And now I'd like to recognize our judges, so let's welcome them onto the stage here to thank them for their hard work. Judges, please come on up.
Come on, judges. Once again, the judges were Gary Wong, Selena Chu, Monica Lau, Janry Mack, Valerie Scheibels, Mei Yam, John Lee. Let's give them a big hand, everybody.
Amazing judges. And if I could actually have you guys step a little bit forward, get you guys on the spotlight there. We're also going to welcome Gregory.
And here's our president, Gregory Leung, that will be awarding the judges for their contribution for tonight. Plaques of recognition, plaques of thanks. And he's going to go down the line. These are our judges for this year's 2026 San Francisco Chinatown Lions Club Miss Teen Scholarship and Charity Gala. Here's the group photo. How's everyone look?
All right, judges, your work is all done now. All right, Lions, let's do a kind of vibe check. How's everyone doing tonight?
Oh, ouch, ouch. I've hosted many events with you before, Crystal, but that was painful.
I'm in a food coma right now.
I
but
know.
Lions, how are we doing?
Come on, everybody. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Crystal, I believe it's time. We have the results. The judges have done an amazing job. The contestants have done even a more amazing job. And it's now time to announce our court.
Yes, so let's go ahead and welcome all of our contestants back here onto the stage. right, here we have all 14 of our contestants here tonight, and I want to congratulate every single one of you. You guys have put so much effort and hard work into tonight, making it a wonderful success, and you guys should be very proud of yourself. I know Stephen and I are very proud of you.
We are definitely all very proud of you. Are you proud of your participants tonight, everybody? Give them another humongous round of applause. Number 1 through 14.
Okay, so let's get into it. Our first title to award tonight is our Miss Congeniality Teen Chinatown. And here to present that award, it's Mary Zui, Madeline Cho, and Mary Koo.
This is for Miss Congeniality Teen Chinatown. And the title goes to Abigail Lee.
Congratulations, Abigail. And if we can have y'all just step forward a little bit. Step forward, step forward. Get up nice and there. There you go. Big smiles, everyone. Awesome. Thank you so much, presenters. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Our next title will be Miss Talent Teen Chinatown. And here to present this award are Ginny Wu, Kira New, Laura Chu.
This is for Miss Talent Teen Chinatown. And the title goes to Jasmine Tan. Contestant number 5.
Thank you so much. And now we're gonna announce our Charity Princesses Teen Chinatown. So every single one of the contestants who is a Charity Princess has sold over $300 in raffle tickets. And here to present this award is Gregory Leung.
President Gregory Leung, come on stage.
All right, and here we go. Our princesses are we have Samantha Louie, Megan Lee, Fei Fei Zhang, Emily Wu, Anli Lee, Emily Chan, Victoria Chen, Esther Lee, and Milo Kirby. Congratulations. All these teams have raised over $300 in raffle tickets. Job well done, ladies. And if we can just get a little bit closer together, let's have a group photo with Gregory. Would you like to join the photo? No? Okay, just the ladies. All right, big smiles, ladies. Gregory, get in there, Gregory. All right, thank you, Gregory, and thank you, ladies, for raising so much money for us. All right, now to award Miss Charity Teen Chinatown. Now, this is the contestant who raised the most out of everyone here. And here to present this title is Irene Young, Cassandra Chan, and Jack Mack.
And the title goes to contestant number 2, Abigail Lee.
Congratulations. All right, our next title to award is Miss Teen Distinguished Scholar Chinatown. And here to present this award are Margaret Lee, Alexis Leo, and Nancy Lau.
And the title goes to contestant number 9, Annalie Lee. Congratulations.
All right, our next title is Third Princess Teen Chinatown, and here to present the award are Jamie Huang, Kira Niu, and Ron Chow.
And the title goes to contestant number 2, Abigail Lee. Thank you. Congratulations.
All right. Our next title is Second Princess Teen Chinatown. And here to present the award is Macy Mac Chan, Madeline Zhou, and Sherman King. Come on, Macy Mac Chan, Madeline Zhou, and Sherman King.
And this is for Second Princess. The title goes to contestant number 12, Kara Lee.
Congratulations. All right. And our next title is First Princess Teen Chinatown. And here to present the award are Lena Chan, Michelle Chen, and Yvonne Cantola.
Once again, this is for First Princess, and here we go. The title of First Princess goes to contestant number 1, Samantha Louie.
Congratulations to our 2026 court members. And I only have one more title left. But before we announce our new Miss Teen Chinatown, let's go ahead and welcome our 2025 Miss Teen Chinatown, Alexis Leo, for her farewell walk.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Alexis Leo, and I am your 2025 Miss Teen Chinatown. If you had asked me a year ago, standing on stage at crowning with my heart racing, I wasn't sure if I belonged there. I didn't know if I would win, but I knew that I had put my best self out there. And that's where confidence begins. As an athlete, I've always believed in trying things that scare you, and this was one of them. Before this, I thought that pageants were for a certain type of person. But everything changed when I simply said yes. In doing so, I found a version of myself that was stronger and more confident than I ever expected. And honestly, this year wasn't always glamorous. My gala dress was $40, and the night before, my whole family was helping alter it. That moment meant more than anything perfect could ever mean. To my parents and to my sister, thank you for being my constant support. I truly would not be here without you. This year, I also stepped outside my comfort zone by speaking about mental health. Each time I took the stage, I learned that growth comes from courage. To the San Francisco Chinatown Lions Club, thank you for creating the space for young women just like me. As I pass on this title, I do so with gratitude and pride, excited to see the next girl step into her confidence. Thank you.
Thank you, Alexis, for your year of service. And here to present the Miss Teen Chinatown Award, we have Alexis Leo, Aaron Perez, and Gregory Leung.
This is for the official title of Miss Teen Chinatown. We have 14 all deserving contestants. Let's give them one big round of applause for their performance here tonight. Here is, in my hand, the winner of Miss Teen Chinatown. Yell out the number. Who do you think will win? And the title goes to contestant number 14, Milo Kirby.
Congratulations, Milo. And thank you so much to our presenters. Milo, please take your first walk as 2026 Miss Teen Chinatown. Gregory, please. Photo, Gregory. All right, Milo, please don't go anywhere, Milo. Please come back up here, and then let's have Gregory. Please come
Here's
back
our
up.
presidents and our
Let's take a photo
2026
here.
Miss Teen Chinatown.
Once again, thank you everyone for joining us tonight. I am your MC, Crystal Lee.
And I am also your MC, Stephen Chun. We would love to have you stick around for family photos that will be organized by our Lions Club committee. We would also like to invite you to continue to support our ladies throughout the year and also for next year's Miss Teen Chinatown 2027.
Thank you everyone. Have a good night.